Hello everyone, welcome back to Chemistry 3120. JP here. Today is lecture 26, and today we're going to expand upon what we've been learning about the Michael reaction. So I'm just going to open up this box a little bit, and we're going to spend some time talking about naked Michael acceptors or naked electrophilic enones, more specifically. And then what we'll do after chapter or lecture 27, we'll look at conjugate substitution reactions. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we've already spent some time discussing how enones can be made. Recall that these are very useful structures for organic chemistry because they are unsubstituted. This is why we call them naked electrophilic enones, so they can be great at conjugate addition, and they can be a very good gateway to a variety of different organic complexes. We've also learned that with enones, if we try to make them using formaldehyde, we get that undesired polyhydroxylated product, as we saw a few lectures back. So one way around that was to use something called the Mannich reaction, which would allow us to offer the way to generate these very useful intermediates. Just going to highlight a couple examples of very common and well-used intermediates or naked electrophilic enones. Here's an example of a naked enone, so you can see it's very electrophilic at that position, unsubstituted. Here's another good one. This one is actually called vinyl ketone. This one here is like an exomethylene ketone. And then we can have another exomethylene type of ketone where you might have something like a lactone, and then you have a naked enone at the position, which would be very susceptible to electrophilic attack. Okay, so let's take a look at how we could use this strategy to make a variety of different products. So let's make this from the starting ketone plus this section here. Okay, so how are we going to bridge these two compounds together to make this compound? So clearly you can see this is on the left, this is on the right of the compound. What's missing though is a bridging carbon. So if you take the stuff on the right and you want to connect it to here, you have to use this central carbon, which is not part of our starting material. So this is where we need to take advantage of these naked electrophilic enones so we can get that direct addition. So in order to get this thing to become an electrophile and do to get conjugate addition out of carbon here, we need to first create that enone. All right, so how are we going to create that enone? And we need actually something that looks exactly like this exomethylene ketone. right? Electrophilic center here. And then you could imagine we could get nucleophilic attack. So again, let's think back to what we learned with the manic reaction. So if we start with our ketone, remember, we want to use formaldehyde as our single carbon building block in order to install an extra carbon here, but we have to use the manic conditions, because if you just use formaldehyde, you know you'll get that undesired product. Okay, so we're going to use formaldehyde, and the recipe for the manic reaction included using an amine, a secondary amine with catalytic protons. Okay, so you end up creating this iminium ion. This would enolize or form an enol and it would react, and then you have a nitrogen here. Then we need to remove that nitrogen. So the way we do that is we treat that with a very good electrophile, like methyl iodine, and then we need to set up elimination through E1Cb using sodium hydroxide. So we have gone through this mechanism either through a course pack, but definitely a few lectures prior. So this constitutes the manic reaction. So if you do these 3 steps here, you will generate the exomethylene ketone. So it's important that you know how to do this chemistry mechanistically. And then how are we going to go from here to our desired product? So how are we going to do that? So that will be step 4 and 5. And let me get my marker, but I think I left it by my backpack. So just hold on a second. All right, so we want, this is obviously our electrophile, but we need this carbon to react here. So in order for this carbon to react here, you know there's a couple hydrogens, and it's actually, they're fairly acidic because they're between 2 carbonyls. What would be a good base to use? And here we're using an ester, a methyl ester. So it would be very good to use something like sodium methoxide, for example. So we could take our starting material, treat this with something like sodium methoxide and methanol. That would form the enolate, and the enolate will come and react and do 1,4 conjugate addition. And then the last step is simply a workup step to protonate that enolate, and then we essentially protonate, we bring the double bond back, and then you'll pick up a proton. So the last step is simply a workup. As I'm showing you here. Okay, let's go through one more example. And this will be a predict the product. Okay, so we're starting with this starting material here. Step 1 is going to be dimethylamine with some catalytic protons and formaldehyde. Step 2 will be methyl iodide, and step 3 will be hydroxide. Step 4 will be taking diethylmalonate with sodium methoxide. And then step 5 is workup. All right, so if you see these different series of reactions, you take them one step at a time. So you can see here that with step 1, we're setting it up for the Mannich reaction. We methylate the nitrogen to make it a quaternary positively charged nitrogen, and then we eliminate using E1CB mechanism to form the enone. So after steps 1, 2, and 3, we're going to generate an enone right at this position. Okay, very analogous to what we did up there. And then step 4, step 5, you can see that we're going to form the enolate, resonance stabilized enolate. This carbanion will come and attack, electrons go here, and then workup step, reform that ketone and protonate. So your final product is going to be okay, there is your final product. So I hope you enjoyed this short lecture on naked electrophilic enones. We're going to start chapter or lecture 27 very soon. See you then.